I don't really plan on releasing that. I don't really plan on releasing that. You say your love if you want, I won't deny it. Say your love if you want, but 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 say your love if you want, say your love if you want, say your love if you say your love if you want, say your love if you say your love if you want, say your love if you want, but say your love if you want, but yeah, say your love if you want, but yeah, say your love if you want, but yeah, say your love if you want, but say your
so candid, left it then I was stranded, falling for you slowly. No, you barely know me. I was posted up with my homies, and then you caught me scoping. One thing for sure that we need to explore. You had me shook to the core. I can't lie one more. One thing is for certain, we've been vibing all night. You got the vibe that I like, looking for it all of my life. I'm a fire,
Come on now.
trust the soul. I know I wear it well. At a glance you never know. Oh no. When I lay in bed, and you and darkness are my company. I wonder what's going on in your head. What is the beauty that you see in me? You're a lucky bastard. She said your heart and made it beat much faster. Oh, you're a lucky bastard. You cast your line, never thought that you'd catch it. Yeah, you's a lucky bastard. You threw her love, she threw it right back at you. Oh, you's a lucky bastard. Lucky just to have her. You climb on top of me. And say I'm all you need. I didn't have to beg. For you to plant the seed. Deep within my soul. So deep. Making my capillaries beat. A rush of blood to the heart, causing me to love again. Girl, you become my drug. Yeah, you're a lucky bastard. She said your heart and made it beat much faster. Oh, you a lucky bastard. You cast your line, never thought that you'd catch it. Never thought that you'd catch it. Yeah, you's a lucky bastard. You threw her love, she threw it right back at you. She threw it right back at you. You's a lucky bastard. Lucky just to have her. I know you've been through this before. I know you wanna set up the score. I know you can't take no more. I know you done been through the pain. They love you and break you again and leave you standing in the rain. I know you just wanna love, I know you just wanna care, but you thinking they won't be there. To find some good love is so rare. Heartbreak seems to be everywhere. I know that you think it ain't fair. That's why you stand out. 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 You just need a man now. Time to put the boys down. Put them down. I'm yours now. Yours. That's why you stand out. Yeah. That's why you stand out. I think that's never so long. You just need a man. Time to put the boys down. Put them down. I'm yours now. I'm sorry that's the way I I remember the conversation. There was no hesitation. Such a beautiful situation. Trying not to be so impatient. See your past is complicated. Explaining your complications. Understanding your situation. Now I know why you waited. That's why I know why you waited. Now I know why you waited. Just need the boys down. Time to put them down. I'm scared. That's why you stand out. You've been lost so long. You just need a man. Time to put the boys down. Put them down. I'm yours now. I'm sorry that's the way I sometimes you gotta lose to appreciate winning. And I did not want it, but I knew that I needed it. The monster's been sleeping, it's time to free it. Now I know that I'm haunted, yeah, I can feel it. And I've been waiting for days just to reveal it. But what am I revealing? Something astounding. As I stare at the moon and I'm howling. Shining on me now. Shining on me now. Look at the moon shining on me now. Shining on me now. Alive, what does that mean? To survive, what is see? Am I to believe we fight to be free, only to live blind and die just to see every face, every race, every creed. Find the moon and high with me, shining on me now, shining on me now, shining on me now, shining on me, shining on me now. Is my friend tonight. I see the moon is my friend tonight. Shining on me now, shining on me, shining on me now, yeah, shining on me now, yeah, shining on me now, yeah, let it shine, shining on me now, yeah, 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 shining on me now, yeah. Oh, I think it's past midnight, and something's on my mind. Oh, I think it's past midnight. Oh, and girl, you're on my mind. The phone will not ring. Looking for you to call me. Laying in my bed, images of you in my head. 'Cause it's midnight and I'm thinking about you, thinking about you. Oh, what should I do? 'Cause I'm thinking about you, and it's midnight and I'm thinking about you, thinking about you. Oh, what should I do? What should I do? Movies about love, crowding my TV, staring at my wall. My phone will not ring, 'cause it's midnight and I'm thinking about you, thinking about you. Oh girl, what should I do? Thinking about you, and it's midnight and I'm thinking about you, thinking about you. What should I do? What should I do? Thinking about you. What should I do? I do.
Fly Melodies.
I'll be late to the party. Try to hit your phone, you ain't answer, don't be sorry. I'ma just fall through when it gets started. When it get to jumping, bass start to thumping. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'll be tardy. I'll be late to the party. Try to hit your phone, you ain't answer, don't be sorry. I'ma just fall through when it gets started. When it get to jumping, bass start to thumping. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'll be tardy. I'll be late. Try to link early. posted up a pic, you and your friends, you looked amazing. I hit you up, you hit me back, we in the same location. Before I left, you let me know you had a situation, possible situation, or something like a function. I'ma hit your line, cause my phone's steady bunking. Maybe later on, we can fall off into something. I'ma pull up on you later, girl, it ain't nothing. But I gotta let you know, I'll be late to the party. Try to hit your phone, you ain't answer, don't be sorry. I'ma just fall through when it gets started. When it get to jumping, bass start to thumping. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'll be tardy, I'll be late to the party. Try to hit your phone, you ain't answer, don't be sorry. I'ma just fall through when it gets started. When it get to jumping, bass start to thumping. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'll be tardy, I'll be late. I chip making moves, know how a nigga do. Trying to get to you, trying to get to you. I would check in on paper, pull up on my gang. Okay, I see her later. See, I told the chick I pull up right after I met her, cause she was so fine, yeah, I'm trying to make time. I can't lie, since we linked up, yeah, she been on my mind. Got me out spacing, top down on 85, and I'm racing, yeah, I'm racing, yeah, I'm racing to the party. Try to hit your phone, you ain't answer, don't be sorry. I'ma just fall through when it gets started. When it get to jumping, bass start to thumping. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'll be tardy, I'll be late to the party. Try to hit your phone, you ain't answer, don't be sorry. I'ma just fall through when it gets started. When it get to jumping, bass start to thumping. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'll be tardy, I'll be late to the party. Try to hit your phone, you ain't answer, don't be sorry. I'ma just fall through when it gets started. When it get to jumping, bass start to thumping. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'll be tardy, I'll be late to the party. Try to hit your phone, you ain't answer, don't be sorry. I'ma just fall through when it gets started. When it get to jumping, bass start to thumping. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'll be tardy, I'll be late. just need to know that you want it. I know some things I can put you on it. You ain't have to say nothing, I would've known it, but your words make it so clear. Won't you tell me I know that I got it. Every now and again I need to hear it. Sometimes to my spirit. Tell me that I got it.
I've been and the people I see. Yeah. Swimming in the magic, caught up in the moment. The sun ain't rising, the moon ain't roaming. Looking at your body, laying next to you. Work of art beside me, you're a work of art beside me. I'm feeling the trivia. What's your favorite color? Did you have to ask me? Baby, I will answer gladly. Can't you tell I'm really into ya? I ain't trying to hide it. Yeah, I'ma remember ya, cause of how you ride it. Put the pressure on me, put the pressure on me. Put the pressure on me, put the pressure on me. Put the pressure on me, put the pressure on me. Put the pressure on me, put the pressure on me. Put the pressure on me, put the pressure on me. Put the pressure on me, put the pressure on me. Put the pressure on me, put the pressure on me. Put the pressure on me, put the pressure on me. Maybe it's my nature, feeling your aroma, body rising, like I'm in a sauna. I wanna build a time machine so I can meet you sooner. If I knew it would be like this, girl, I wish I knew you before you put your rhythm in it. I'ma need a minute. I know you got good at blending. I'm at one with nature in it. Now I'm feeling so blinded, nothing I can do about it. But I ain't tryna hide it, cause I like the way you ride it. Put the pressure on me, put the pressure on me. Put the pressure on me, put the pressure on me. Put the pressure on me, put the pressure on me. Put the pressure on me, put the pressure on me. Put the pressure on me, put the pressure on me. Put the pressure on me, put the pressure on me. Yeah. Put the pressure on me, yeah. Put the pressure on me, put the pressure on me. Put the pressure on me, put the pressure on me. Put the pressure on me, put the pressure on me. Put the pressure on me, put the pressure on me. Put the pressure on me, put the pressure on me. Put the pressure on me, put the pressure on me. Put the pressure on me, put the pressure on me. Put the pressure on me, put the pressure on me.
To be here tonight. Welcome to Hills of Glees. And as always, we're going to start with some shoe cam.
Oh.
But
Why the granny always got to go first? I spiced it up, though.
what you got?
Nah. I just got these soft leather.
Oh,
Okay,
those
I like
are
them.
sexy.
I like them. I like them. I like them.
They match perfect, too. They're
Thanks.
sexy.
Thanks.
Oh, God.
What you doing, Harlem?
I ain't too spicy. I just got some H&M. You know,
Oh, yeah. Love that store.
$25.
Yeah.
You know, I ain't,
Love that rack
it's
when you
not
first
what you
come
got
in.
on. It's who's wearing it.
It's
really,
who wears. How you wearing that?
Yeah.
Nah.
Listen, I just
Listen.
buy whatever. And
What you got?
I just bought me some new Converse. So, nothing special, just comfort.
Classic, baby. Classic.
Yeah,
Classic.
comfort. All right, y'all. So we're gonna jump right into what's going on this weekend. There's a lot of big things going on this weekend, including the Easter holiday. So we keep it real, fun. Football 360. What are y'all doing for Easter, Harlem?
Probably hitting the gym or sleep. I don't really celebrate Easter,
Okay.
So just chilling. Yeah. You better.
Don't have an Easter speech. Normally the holidays is all about family for me and my family. So it's a tad bit different Yeah, we struggle with the holidays right now due to certain circumstances. However, I'll be on the field on Easter.
Okay.
We ain't getting no holiday break this season.
Yeah, that is.
That's true. That's true. It's no break.
So, hey, that's where I'll be, hopefully, if this kink get out my leg.
I like it. I like it. I don't have any plans either. I mean, it's just a different year. I didn't even remember Easter was coming up.
So fast.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Will you be there Sunday on the field?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
excited. I'm gonna definitely be there. I'm gonna
Okay.
be there. But I do have to tell you guys something. I won't be on the podcast anymore, and I know that's a shock. But it's April Fool's butter. I just had to April Fool's butter. I got her earlier today, and I was like, let me stop before Harlem cuss me out for real.
You didn't get me though. You didn't get
I
me.
thought I did, because I was like, oh, she gonna cuss
I'm
me out
over
for
here
real.
with
Let me
the
stop.
stank face.
Nah, I was waiting on it. Nah.
Girl,
Wayne, did you buy it? No.
Yeah.
girl, get your life.
Yeah. My fiance woke up with the shenanigans too. I'm like, okay.
And see, I got today too because I was on the phone and he's like, "Oh, the neighbor's house is on fire." I'm like, "What? FaceTime me. What's going on?" No, it was April Fool's. I was like, "Okay, how did you get got today, butter?"
I don't get got because it's my alter ego's birthday. So her name is Essence Unique Harris.
Okay.
I've had an alter ego since at least 20 years, and it's been the same name for the longest. Yeah. So.
Oh, she is you.
Yeah, she is me, and me is her.
Okay.
I had a birthday today.
What's up, Rochelle?
So is Essence the one that's pregnant? Or what?
Moving on.
Dwayne.
Moving
All
on.
right. All right, so we know that April is the month that kicks off wedding season. It's so much love in the air, and y'all know that all month long, every week, we're gonna have a love question. Wedding season, so exciting. All right, so this week the question is it important to get along with your spouse's family and friends prior to marrying them, or is that a deal breaker?
Getting along with the family kind of it makes things a little easy. However, that ain't who I married. That ain't who in my house. That ain't who helping pay these bills. That's not where my happiness is. My happiness is with the person that I married.
Okay, Harlan, what you think?
100% agree with Butter. I do not have to get along with the family
Oh,
or
wow.
friends. No, it's not a deal breaker at all. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Why would I let the family stop me from
I didn't marry
being
y'all.
with her? Yeah. No, I'm not marrying them.
Y'all weren't with me in our intimacy when we realized we were in love. They were not there.
Right. I'm with Butter 100.
Wow. Okay,
Yeah.
so I would want really, really, really bad to get along. I wouldn't do anything extra, and I wouldn't do anything out of the way. I would just be myself, and I would hope that it would be a good thing because you just like to do events and want to include everybody, be inclusive, and it would make it tougher if I had to feel like I'm in a battle every day. You know what I mean? But okay, so that's our love question, y'all, for today. Feel free to send us your DMs, your comments, and we'll post your responses. If you agree with me, if you agree with them, it should be interesting. Okay. All right, so we are gonna jump into giving some shouts out to this week was the kickoff for 8 Co-Ed, and at first went there and I was shocked like a lot of people. You pulled up to the booth and you seen people in the car in front of you pulling out money. I said, oh my gosh, we gotta pay to park?
Oh wow.
$2. I don't care what you say, it's still my $2 and I don't wanna pay. No, but and then I
That's
was
different.
Like, it was different because we've never paid anywhere. What field have we ever paid to park at?
Not even in nationals we ain't playing.
Last couple of years before.
See, but yeah, I never pay.
Oh, you right. You are absolutely right.
Yeah.
Because we were alternating who paid on what day.
Yeah.
Whoever was in the car.
But listen,
Right,
James
you're right.
definitely. I was like, I'm gonna call up James and be like, da. But you know what? Check that website. He did post it. So reading is so fundamental was right there. It was like, dang, James, you did post it. But the field is really nice. It's like a carpet tennis court kind of field. And we're just gonna shout out the teams, the 8 teams, the teams for the 8s that are right here. So we can go ahead and shout them out.
So we got the EA Strays.
Woo woo.
We got the Assassins.
Okay.
All
Bo is on the Assassin, the Bo show. I
for
think
real?
we might, yeah.
right,
Oh, fool.
we got MIS.
Justin Numb.
Okay.
We got Dynasty.
Hey, Dynasty.
They actually did really good too because they actually defeated MIS and Blue Iguanas.
Okay. Well, they are the champions now, so.
Yeah, so that's pretty good. Okay.
So yeah, so we got Dynasty, Blue Iguanas, Justice League, Primetime, and Undertaker. So
All right.
Yeah. So super
Undertaker
excited about that.
sounds scary.
Prime time was like 30 people deep. I talked to Sheree. She said she's probably gonna have to create 2 teams because I was like, y'all really deep out here. Undertaker, super proud to see what they do because remember they went to Nashville and they won. They won the 7-man in Nashville with 4 girls on their squad, and there was about 14 teams that they competed with from around the nation.
Wow. Good stuff.
Sick, real sick. Remember we talked about that on the
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
EA Straight did really well. I hope they might need some more girls pretty soon because one of their girls got really hurt. So I hope she's okay.
Aw.
And
Football ain't built for everybody.
yeah. So all right, so that shouts out to y'all with 8 co-ed. That's every Tuesday night, Silverback Park. Bring your $2 to the park.
On your $2.
$2. We need them $2. All right, so Bud, we're gonna start with you. Shout out 5 on your live.
Girl, I ain't got nobody on this live, child. Don't nobody like me.
They don't like that's okay. Hold on. Who's 5 on your live? Who 5 people on your live?
So I got Lou Dunbar, who is my Globetrotter coach here.
Hey,
Shout out, coach. I got TJ on my live. I got Rashida from Bama on my live. What's up, Rashida?
Hey, Rashida.
Rochelle. Shout out, Rochelle.
Oh,
She's,
JJ.
I got to show
JJ got to
Rochelle.
get all the love, man. She makes it very
Got a few
entertaining.
cousins on the live, a couple people. So yeah, shout out everybody on my live. Appreciate
Okay,
y'all.
cool. I'll go with the first 5 people, so don't judge me. I'm going with the first 5. So there's a Black 6060. There's the Rebels flag. There's Carolina United flag over in Coach Brent. One Dove, Chloe, Michelle, and that's 5, y'all. So all right. So that's 5 on our live.
Good job.
Whoop, whoop. All right, now let's get into the newest segment. Season has started, and if you're watching Wild Now, she'll be like, talk your ish, boo, talk your ish, boo. And then he goes, I would if you would just calm down and let me talk.
Right.
All right, so we're about to talk our junk about all these games that took place this past Sunday, y'all. And remember, we are Real Fun and Football 360, so here we go. Let's jump into it. Let's jump right on into it.
Jump in. Introduce
Let's talk about these
yourself.
games and scores. So the first game, Cole Red versus the Tigers. The score was 0-33. Any thoughts on that game?
It was 0-33.
All right,
There ain't
so
really much to say. They definitely ran it up. Yeah.
They did. All right, so the next game was Stallions versus DOA. It was 13-6. Tell us about that game, Butter.
They are a very young team. I'll say that. They are very young. Mo is super duper fast. So she's definitely a mobile quarterback, a key player. Kiddo, awesome. That's their running back. Again, super fast, agile. Definitely, she's already slim, so she can get slimmer. So it's hard to grab her flag. Hey, they're a team to look out for. I mean, I'm not gonna say it was just easy peasy, but it was a great game.
Okay,
Great
all right,
game.
awesome. All right, next game was Bama versus Code Red. Score was 34-0. Any thoughts on that game?
Bama play who?
Code Red.
They played 2 top teams.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
right. I was gonna say that. I was like, my red is for Code Red.
2 top teams.
For real. Because I mean, it's
Yeah,
just
that's
one.
tough.
Yeah, like do you they're not a new team, but they're a team that
They lose players and they have to piece it
they
back
rebuild
together.
constantly. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's
But that's a question though for you guys. Like seriously, and I commend Code Red. Y'all are amazing to have stood out there, taking those hits, those blows, play after play, and you know what I'm saying, and not walk off the
coming
field and not be like, you know what, mercy rule, we done, we out. Y'all didn't do that. There's something to say about that. There's so much pride in that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
should teams keep running scores up like that on teams like that? Like, should you keep running the score up like that? Or, and I get it at the end, there's a point differential, but is it really worth it, or is it more morals? Like, all right, this isn't making us better.
is Coach Grant just coaching by himself?
Probably. He recruits by himself.
Maybe he need a little help. Maybe he needs, someone who can strategize with him and, kind of build on some fundamentals that will help these girls be more competitive. Because some of them, the speed, they got a lot of speed over there, to be honest. It's just,
Okay.
yeah. He brings them to the league.
All right. Well, Code Red, we can't wait to see what you guys do. And honestly, I can't wait to see. I think definitely throughout the season, one of our games of the week is definitely going to be like when Code Red plays like NCB or
a new
when they
beginning
play like
team.
an X Factor.
Right.
I can't wait to see those games. Next game was Stallions versus Tigers, 13-7. I heard some stuff about that game, Butter.
Baby. Hey, we was up. I mean, I think our energy was up. We was gelling. Everything. All the pieces were there.
Y'all were up. What was the score?
No, meaning that we were on a drive. We was getting
energy up.
Yeah, energy was up.
Yeah.
Definitely, I'm gonna just be straight up honest. I expected a little more from the Tigers. I'm just being real. Not to downgrade us. However, just in history, they've just been better looking.
Okay.
And we gave them a little something. Now, don't get me wrong. They came out and scored very quick. That quick. It was quick.
Okay.
But we came back. We regrouped, and we was on a move.
Yeah.
And just
Y'all had the opportunity to actually beat them or tie it.
We definitely had the opportunity to tie.
Man.
Right at the
Couple
goal line.
times she
Right at
dropped
the goal
it.
line.
Yeah, that was a good game.
And I just knew our new rookie. I knew our rookie had scored. She was just that close when she caught the ball. And I was just like, damn. But hey.
So the rookie had the pressure of dropping the ball for the
she
win?
caught it.
Okay,
No. She caught it on what was on the 1, 2 yard line?
Like the 5.
No, we was.
It's like the 5.
And so, birthday girl got out there. She was hot. She scored the 2 touchdowns in our first game against DOA, and she came across that back. If she just, it'd be centimeters sometimes.
Yeah.
And and she missed that pass, and but she dove for it, and it just didn't connect, man. But it was great.
It was a good game,
It was a
though.
great
It was a good
effort.
game.
Definitely a great
Wow,
effort. Shout
even
out to
our
Fresh. Hey,
producer.
Fresh.
Yeah.
Even Dwayne watched it, said it was a really good game.
Oh yeah, we had a
was.
lot of guys out there like rooting. They was amped for us. So
Okay.
hey,
I like it. All right, the next game we're going to talk about is Arsenal versus Bama. That score was 6-0. Bama.
man, it was a great game
That
as
was a great
well. I
game.
watched a little bit of that game. Hey,
I like Coach Craig. He's newly engaged, newly married Coach Craig.
I believe the
So cute.
center was not holding her block on Bama because a lot of times they were able to rush through and sack like several times back to back on that quarterback. So
Oh, wow.
Oh, yes.
Courtney usually is very protected.
yes, oh no. They walked in. I know twice back to back. Rock got one and Domo got one back to back sacks. So I don't know what was going on right there, but that could have been. It could have went both ways.
But Arsenal has a really good defensive line, and Arsenal, they've been out. They've been tuning up, ramping up. Like, they were ready.
Absolutely, they was out a whole year.
Yeah.
And this is only the first game, so by the end of the season,
They're
mid-season,
gonna be-
if they hold in Bama to only 1 touchdown, no extra point, and all they got to do is just kind of tweak their offense so they can score, that's a tie game. Or you can
Absolutely.
make their extra point, now they're beating
Absolutely.
Bama. That's something to see. I can't wait to see that. All right, next thing we're talking about is APOC versus DOA, 15-7. APOC, tell us about that, Harley.
No, it was a good game. We came out first play. Good night. Touchdown.
That's how I walked it in. It was too easy.
Yeah, and then they kind of, you know
Walked it
what?
in.
I got to commend DOA, though, because even, sometimes when you start the game off and somebody scores that quick, your morale can go down
put
as
your
a
head
team.
down.
But they had certain players that, kept the morale up, kept them engaged, kept them focused, and they fought back. Like, Mo is a quick quarterback.
Whew, she's quick. She's young though.
Yeah, she's
21.
like, sometimes we like, man, I'm like
Them
20
young
years
legs.
older than some of these players out here, man. Like, it's crazy, but
Absolutely.
I mean, they got a lot of speed. They fought a good fight. I know you were saying, go ahead.
Yeah, I did. I heard
say what
y'all
you heard,
struggle
because you heard
versus APOC. I was
struggle.
like, DOA. I was like, APOC? I was on the phone like, APOC struggled against DOA. Wow. That's what I heard.
Right, that's crazy. Because first half, we didn't even have Lindsay. And the first half, I didn't even play defense. So we don't look to beat people 30 something. Like, it does nothing
Right.
for us.
You
Like,
want to
if
be
we're
mad.
up, we know we're going to beat them. We work on us. Because the ultimate goal, we trying to be at our best at the playoffs.
Right.
Like, I may not even play this Sunday against Code Red. It does nothing for me. You get what I'm saying? Like, let's get opportunity for other players to get in there and get that experience, get that repetition. Like, that's
Yeah.
what we do. So we beat Code Red 15-0. People going to be like, oh, APOC, they slacking. No, APOC is working on APOC. We're working on things that we need to work on, not the things that we know we can score on. You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So I'm getting twisted. We didn't struggle against them, but shout out to DOA.
Yeah, I was excited though because
Yeah.
I know that they're a really good team this year. Remember, when we talked to X Factor, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, so many players left." But then I had a chance to talk to Coach Mack on Tuesday night, and he was like, "We really have a good system, regardless of the people that we lost or gained. And as we all know in this football world, people will trade, switch teams. That's just
Right.
a part of the game."
Right.
But he's very confident in his team, and I know that they were coming into the season with a good season. So when I heard like APOC started, I was like, "Oh my gosh, these teams are getting way better," type of thing, which I know they are. So. That was my first thought, for real. That was my first thought, because the teams are getting better. When you look at the scores and it was like, whoa, these teams are getting better. But cool. Thanks for clearing that up.
Yeah,
Can't wait to see the rematch and all that good stuff. But Arsenal versus X Factor, that
How
was
was
12-6.
Okay, it's pretty close.
That was pretty close, right?
Yeah, that was.
And for X Factor they're new, and for them to keep up with a team like Arsenal, that's pretty good. That they even scored on Arsenal.
Right.
But they got some veteran players.
They do. They
X
do.
Factor.
X Factor
Yeah,
does
yeah.
have some veteran players.
They
They
do.
do.
Yeah.
They do, they
Okay.
do, they do. But for them to gel, they're a new team. And you
Yeah.
know, you can have a team full of athletes. We've seen this before where a team is loaded with athletes. But when you have too many Chiefs and not enough
Enough
Indians,
Indians, you
you
right.
ain't got no good team.
You absolutely
true.
right.
All the girls who came on the podcast this past Thursday.
Yeah.
They were talking like they were playing good. So I knew, I was like, they better
Okay,
play
good.
really well.
Good.
Yeah.
Specific players, I watched them specifically all play
Good.
So-
Good.
Okay.
Good
Our
job,
producer Dwayne
X
gave
Factor.
y'all mad props for the ladies that came here last week on the show. He said y'all played extremely well for y'all that couldn't hear him. Did really well. All right, cool. The next game we're going into is the Lady Warriors versus the Storm. This is a rematch I was excited to see. Rematch because remember, last year, yeah, it went into overtime. But remember last year, everybody expected the Warriors to win,
win,
the
yeah.
championship. And then you get to the
Storm.
game and Storm's got all the medals and they're amping. They're like, we
Yeah.
won.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I talked to Coach Reggie. He definitely said the Lady Warriors were definitely ready for that smoke. And so the game came down to overtime. It was a great game.
Please, yeah.
2 interceptions. Yeah.
They played the game. They would go 30 yards this way, and then go 50 yards.
Just stop. That means defense was on it.
Yeah.
Right.
It was a good game.
Wow.
All moving the ball, they just fourth down. Turnover.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so congratulations to Sabrina McCoy and Joy Curtin. They are rookies, and they were the ones that actually got the interceptions.
Wow.
Wow.
So these rookies are coming out. They out here, y'all. They out here swinging. So
We see.
Good stuff.
yeah, so good for y'all. All right, next game, APOC versus NTB, 0-26.
Yeah.
Welcome to the league.
Yeah, I mean,
Welcome.
you know what's crazy though?
Tell them to tell y'all about it.
So against NTB, I had to be quarterback because Ori had, something she had to do with her family. So it was kind of like spur of the moment, like, Harlem, you going to be quarterback? I'm like, what? Okay. So yeah, it scored 4 touchdowns. I think they looked a little lost. Like, they didn't have a head coach out there. They just looked like they was just everywhere. But I hope, as the season continues, they find their identity and get some leadership. But
Yeah.
they fought every possession. I mean, they had their head up the whole time. So shout out to NTB. I don't look forward to blowing people out. Like, that's not fun for me. You know what I mean? But they did. They had some players over there, and they're gonna get better. So they're gonna be a team to watch. Like, for sure,
Yeah.
once they figure out what's really going on over there.
Yeah, and NTB, you guys are like, y'all are, if not Atlanta, then Bama. Y'all are Bama. So after the games, win, lose, or draw, we go get food and stuff like that. Come.
Yeah.
Why not? Rebels versus Warriors, 6-0.
Wow. Still another close one though.
Yes.
It's very close. Very close. So what happened with that game? Are the Warriors, you know, I don't know if I expected it to be. I expected it to be a good game, but I think I probably expected more scoring.
Yeah.
Well, I'll say this: Rebels Warriors game. It had rained in the middle of the day.
Okay, so it rained.
Right.
Mhm.
Tell James. Shout out to James for being a good commissioner. He scheduled a break right when it was supposed to rain.
Yes.
Okay.
Right when it rained.
So it
The
rained.
game stopped, but then the next game it was real wet out there. So it was a good game. Though.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
It
good.
was one, so it was a good game.
I'm glad nobody got hurt. If it was wet, nobody got hurt. That's a good thing. All right, cool. So next game was Bama versus X Factor, 0-20.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's to be expected.
Yeah, they're a new team.
Yeah.
Bama's the team.
Yeah.
Okay. But you know what? Give X Factor their props. You know, Bama didn't beat X Factor the way that they did that game earlier.
Correct.
So, you know, they had some kind of defense out there holding them down. So yeah, while they still, you know, gel, y'all defense was still holding up. So shouts out to X Factor defense.
Good
All right.
job.
Primetime versus Storm, 0-18. Primetime look
Yeah.
good, Dwayne?
Hey,
Okay.
shout out to Mo. Mo made a great play. It was so unexpected. She looked like me out there. Being for cheering up. Good job, Mo.
All right.
I mean, how do you kick and then go block? Hey, man. Hey, hands down. Hands down. Good job, Mo.
Good job. Kicking them block. I like it. All right.
She kicked them.
And truck.
I mean, it was like a hoo-doo-doo.
She kicked and she went in.
Oh, yeah, I did.
I mean, it
see
was
that.
so quick. It
Oh,
was like
wow.
kick, boom, bow.
Yeah, I did see that.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Okay.
it's like she had her eye on the person she knew she was going to get. Let me kick this ball, and I got my target. Oh,
Did you
my
see that
God.
I didn't see that play, but it
Yeah.
sounded like skills.
You didn't see the
It
play?
sounded like mad skills. I'll have to go back and watch the replay. But
Ugh.
Bama versus Rebels, 6-0. 6.
I was shocked about that score. That could be fatigue, though. You know, Bama played 4 games.
Yeah.
They did play 4 games.
With that break, yeah. They,
On the last play before half on the tip pass.
A tip,
on
a
the
tip
tip
pass
pass.
scored on the last play before halftime.
that could be
Play
fatigue.
before halftime.
Wow.
Do a little post. The safety came up, tipped it. Almost she should have, but she tipped it. Oh, girl ended up catching it.
Catching
She
it.
tipped, she catches a touchdown.
Ah.
It's the same thing
It'd be like
VOA
that
did on
sometimes.
us.
Yeah.
We
But
tipped
Toledo
it and the
scored
girls
6
got
points
it.
on them.
Yeah,
That's
so that
impressive
means
still.
that-
Like,
The Rebels have some solid defense, absolutely solid defense, because you know what I mean. Like they only allowed 6 points.
yeah.
Right.
So shouts out to the Rebels for that. I can't wait to see them on Sunday and watch their defense. And then lastly, the game, Primetime versus NTB, 13-0. Okay,
All right.
Primetime looking good. All right, cool. All right, so that is those are the scores. That's us talking our ish boo, which is our new segment. Talk your ish boo. Maybe I just watched too much Wild 'N Out, but all right. So the next thing we're gonna do is Harlem. We're gonna talk about our player of the week. Player of the
For
week.
sure, Black.
Oh, man. So, player of the week. Man, player of the week. It happened against us.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Butter. What Butter said? She, Go ahead.
I mean, I was on the sideline. And I
Yeah.
just wasn't expecting it. And
Yeah.
it was just like, give me that.
yeah. So, we had a play called.
Like a basketball player. I mean, it was some
Yeah.
basketball skills for sure.
was.
I
I
mean,
mean,
she got
what's-
air, and it was like, give me that.
Yeah. So, Ori threw like a 20-yard pass to one of our receivers. And what's the defender's name? Kiana, right?
Kiana.
From DOA. I mean, listen. I've always been one to give credit due. She went up with one hand. Like, she Randy
Almost like
Mossed
somebody
it.
put their hand down and she stepped in it.
She Randy Mossed it with one hand, brought it back. I was like, listen, she running back. Because my face was just like,
Everybody was like this.
you know that ugly face you make when somebody do something sick, like disgusting. Why'd you do that to us?
And nobody captured it. TJ didn't get it. JJ
I mean, somebody
wasn't
got it,
there.
but it was just too far. You can't,
Man,
man. I mean, that catch was stupid. Yeah, like,
Other side of the field too. So
yeah, she ran it back a little bit, but that, shout out to her.
Awesome job.
And she
Awesome
was
job.
one of the players that kept their morale up,
Oh,
too.
yeah,
Like,
definitely.
when
Definitely.
we were scoring and kind of making a run, whatever. So, shout out to her, Kiana.
Again, another young
Young
player.
young chicken, young legs, right?
Young
Gotta
legs,
catch that so
baby.
that she could be on like ESPN, like that one girl in
Oh,
Charlotte.
yeah.
Oh,
For
yeah.
sure.
Yo, that would have
She
been
was
one
on
of them. If they had a better
ESPN.
view, that would have been, top 10.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Top 10.
All right,
sure.
awesome. With all this football going on, y'all, it is summertime. There's a lot of football. And, Butter, what advice do you give for people with kids? What do you do with your kids?
What you mean? What you do to your kids?
What do you do with them? Like, what are you going to do with them? You know, you got to think of summer activities and things like that. You know what I mean? So when you have your kids or parents in the league, you want to be fundamental and have them doing things that are,
You just
good
gotta
for them,
find
good for their
things
health.
you just gotta find things that are convenient for one. Groupon is a great tool to have if you want to take vacations with family.
It is. But tonight we are going to be talking about local places we can send them. And we're going to work with Tiana,
please
the
do.
director from the Boys and Girls Club. Come on up here.
Come on up here.
Harlem, Buddy, and Shauna.
That's right.
Yes, awesome. So
Yeah.
welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Yes,
Absolutely.
ma'am. So Boys and Girls Club, I know Harlem and I were talking earlier, and we both said when we were young, we went to Boys and Girls Club.
So did I.
They have it here in Atlanta. Tell us about your
Absolutely.
organization.
Yes, so I am Tiana Jackson. I'm the executive director at the Michael A. Grant Boys and Girls Club located in Austell, Georgia.
Okay.
And we have 22 locations in Metro Atlanta alone, inside the perimeter, outside the perimeter. As far
I went to the Bankhead one.
Okay. The Bankhead Bounce?
Yeah.
Bankhead one. Which one is that? Probably Woolfolk. Yeah, I
don't
just
know
know.
those. I don't know those terms and
Okay,
names,
but,
yeah.
you knew you were safe and comfortable at the Boys and Girls Club, and you had
I
a
got
good time.
paddled. That's when people could still whoop your
Ooh.
children.
Well, parents, we don't do that now. It's 2021, and I will not touch your child because I would not have a job. But that made you a better person. That paddle.
I was still bad.
Okay. So, and honestly, I would say I really admire and appreciate what I do for a living because I don't consider any child, any young person bad.
Right.
They're just possibly misguided, just need a little direction. They're not BAD. They're just active or need a little assistance and understanding as well. So,
Did what I
but my
wanted
own kids, they bad as I'm just joking.
I was spoiled. I was the baby.
Awesome. So
there
is
you go.
Boys and Girls Club, is it year round where parents can enroll their kids, or is it more summertime?
Absolutely. Great question. So we are traditionally an after school program. All right. So the buses drop them off. We're open from 2:30 to 8 p.m.
2:30
during the school year, right? And then
great
for
for parents.
breaks, spring breaks, not really the Christmas and Thanksgiving break. We close during that time because our numbers are really low and it's just not worth it because everyone's spending
That's
time with
family.
family,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But the spring breaks, the fall breaks, things of that degree, we are open for full days to support the parents because we are here for the community.
Right.
In reference to summertime, summer, that is my favorite
summertime.
time to work at the Boys and Girls Club because it's a blank canvas. And I tell my parents, if your child, when you pull up, at 6 o'clock when you pick up your child and they not sleep in that car, I'm not doing my job, right? I want to make sure they have the best time ever while being safe, right? And then they're still getting, like you said earlier, those fundamentals,
Right.
those basic life skills
Right.
that they need to know, and so we are open normally pre-COVID. I know y'all tired of hearing that, but normally we're open for 8 weeks during the summertime. But this time we kind of shorten it, and now we're at 6 weeks. So we
bad.
will be open.
bad.
Boys and Girls Club of Metro Atlanta will be open for summertime. However, our numbers are significantly lower than normal. So I can only get about, normally I have about 160 kids. Now I can possibly only have like 50 or 60 kids.
Ooh, so they need to sign up very fast.
Yeah, it does. And so that's why I just communicate with my families like, hey, sign up if you really need the services.
Right.
And honestly, if you can't come 5 days a week, I would suggest you not sign up because I really want to be a vessel and a location where those who really need us the most are there.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're so
Yeah.
passionate. Like I can feel the passion is just so there.
I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. Like I
Hey.
really growing up in South Side of Chicago, I didn't have any of this. Well, it was there, but I didn't take advantage of it. And I always told myself the best thing I can do if I die today, I know I did my all to make sure I touch at least one individual that walked inside my club. And now I have babysitters for life.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
They reach out to me now like, Miss Tiana, I'm no longer a club kid. Can I come over to your house and watch your kids? You sure can. You go, yep, I invested in you. You invest in me. Okay. So it's a good feeling.
So
Yeah.
cutting down the numbers, that's one thing you guys have done. And I know you probably hear parents say, so what are you guys doing? Like, what are the things y'all are doing, to protect kids from COVID? What are some other things?
Yes, so we have a full strategic plan and environment in reference to making sure everyone is safe.
Okay.
We make sure, of course, we're masked up. As soon as we don't allow outside people in. Parents can't even come in the building.
Oh,
Okay.
Only the staff and the members. That's it. So upon arriving, all staff has to complete a screening, a COVID check screening, check your temperature, wash your hands, the whole 9, masked up the entire time, unless, of course, you're eating, 6 feet distance. And again, like I said, since our numbers went down a lot, we have these program spaces that will allow the members to be separated and have that distance. If someone is sick, we have a quarantine room. If the parents know it during registration, you have to pick your child up within 60 minutes. We have everything is in place to make sure not only are the members are safe, but the staff. My staff, I work for them. Yes, I'm the executive director. That title doesn't mean anything. I want to make sure you are safe and you enjoy what you do while you're here. So those are just a couple of things. We can go in full detail on the other things that we put in place to make sure everyone's safe.
You make people want to work for you. You just made me want to work for you.
Right.
It's just like she's such a good boss. Wow. Okay. So cost. Parents who, when we talk, parents have different financial situations. COVID, what's the cost?
Okay, so I'm going to start off with after school.
Okay.
So our after school program is as low as $0 and as high as $100.
Oh, wow.
Is
So
that a
it
month
depends.
or a week?
No, for the entire school year. But mind you, let me break it down to y'all. Okay, it costs $5,500 per child for us to fully function as a club specifically, right? But that's why I'm out in the community raising money, donors, everyone contribute. I even have my staff contribute back, and they give a portion of their, earnings towards back to the Boys and Girls Club, so that these parents that really need us the most can really have a safe place, right? So if you have a mayor group, it's free. If you have certain type of government assistance, and we go off the base of your income and the size of your household.
Okay.
So based off of that, we're on a sliding scale. That's how we determine the cost. But it will not exceed $130, but it will not, go below $0. Yeah.
But even $130 for an entire year.
Yes. Yes.
That's money well spent.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
But
but that's
here you go.
and that's why actually at my club I have a parent committee, and they help me out too.
Right.
So they know their community. I'm like, I need some help. We need some bottled water. We need some hand sanitizer. They're like, whatever you want, we'll give it to you, Miss T, because that right there, I got it back on my taxes anyway.
Right.
So that was nothing.
Oh, this
That's the
still
least I
left
can
money.
do. Yeah, right. And so, but summertime, that's slightly different because we're open longer hours, longer days. We provide breakfast, lunch, and snack. So with that, it don't go past $200 based on your income, and it doesn't go under about $130. Now, if it's a family that's in really, really hard times. Yeah. We do have scholarships, and I actually donate, and I sometimes even pay for those because I know if you really hurting. You know us. We be playing sometimes, and I'm like, you just pulled up in a Porsche, but you asking me to give you free membership for your child. Reevaluate your priorities.
That part.
Yeah.
I ain't saying her did.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So, so parents can not only find their kids out, but people out there who, if you're in football world and you play and you just have extra money and you want to donate, how can they contact you or people contact you to donate?
Absolutely. So you can contact me directly. My email is tjackson@bgcma.org. That's tjackson, Boy Girl Club, Metro Atlanta.org. Or you can give me a call at my club, 770-819-1415. But I am located in Austell. But best believe if you need another connection to another area, I will have that phone number in my phone and I can provide that to you. And I also, may I add that it's not just a place where we're not a babysitting type of center, right? We really do invest into our staff to make sure they are providing the proper programs and building those proper relationships to make sure these members have a safe place. With everything going on in the world, sometimes they don't feel comfortable going with their parents, right? I have a member that literally went home, fell asleep, got up and said, it's 6:30, I can still go to the club. Mama, can you please take me to the club? He came to the club for an hour and 20 minutes just to talk about his boyfriend because his mom doesn't know he's gay.
Wow.
I had to register that one. How old is he?
He's a sophomore, so he is 15.
It's that time.
He's 15. And I'm like, yo, he was like, oh, can I tell you about our date, Miss Tiana? I ain't got nobody else to talk to. Come on, let's talk about it. Let's write about it. Let's journal about it. Come on. And then he's free.
Yeah.
Right.
Y'all, I'm getting chills to know that the relationships I've built, you don't want to commit suicide because you know who you are, right? You don't want to go down that path. So it just, I love it. I absolutely.
Boys and
I
Girls
love
Club
everything.
has saved a lot of people.
A lot of
Just
kids.
over.
Yeah.
Let me see,
Yeah.
I'm how old? And
45.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
That's deep.
Yeah,
That's
we are
deep.
definitely different from the YMCA. All of their, no shade because I work out at the YMCA. I get it. But, they have member fees, right? They have facility. You can work out. The Boys and Girls Club is different. It's just different. We primarily have our income is all about asking, and looking at the results. Our members graduating, doing better in life, career readiness, understanding what to do, how to actually be a great citizen. That's what we do, and that's the foundation.
Denzel Washington went to the
J-Lo, Neo.
Hey, Denzel. Hey.
Yep. And even those who aren't, that popular, right?
Right.
Yeah.
It's those, the CEOs. It's those, that are still doing well for themselves because of a hug, because someone said their name.
Right.
I don't say, hey, sweet pea anymore. It's, hey, butter.
Hey.
She know my name.
Right.
She
It's an
actually listened to me.
identity.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, I heard you had a birthday. Your mama had a birthday yesterday. Y'all have fun. She remembers something about me. That's what we do.
I wear that hat too. Trust me.
Yeah.
Prices.
Yeah.
Wow. I got lost for a second. The passion behind what you do, how you do it, you can just really feel the passion. I would feel safe leaving my kid with you, and I think that's so important for people like watching, thinking about taking their kids to. They might try to drive them to Austell just to be with you.
Right.
And that's fine. And if I may take y'all down memory lane, and then I'm gonna be quiet, I'm talking about. But it was a parent that I swear she worked nights. And she cussed me clean out via email and phone and said, my son came home and he had these scratches and they beating him up. How dare you be an executive director and you don't do nothing about it. Went in on me. And I said, I hear where you're coming from. May we please set up a meeting face to face. When she walked out, she was crying and gave me a hug and said, I didn't even know who you were. I feel so safe with everything. A week later, she had a heart attack, and her son was still at my club. And when I tell you, the Uber driver called me and said, hey, this person, she told me to call you, but she said that she know her child is safe. It's midnight. And I'm with her, and I took him all the way to the hospital with his mother, and she
Wow.
couldn't even speak, right?
Wow.
That's what, you know what I'm saying? That's why I do what I do, because she didn't know. People always just assume, and they believe the child too, right?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Without hearing the full story.
Oh, yeah.
It totally changed her perspective on just like life and how you approach people and how you treat people, especially those that kids in their care, right? And it speaks volumes where you just really get to know somebody.
Yeah.
Get to see. Don't she hadn't even met me before, and now she's like, I'm forever. Whatever you need, I got your back like a sweater.
That's what's up.
Wow. Well, Tiana, this is probably the most chilling interview we probably ever had. Like, seriously. I want to thank you so much for coming on. If you
Absolutely.
could please give people contact information one more time, and then we'll let you go.
Yeah.
Because we want to make sure we get it out there, spread it around for all the parents that need it. And remember, y'all, it's only 50 spots.
Get it in.
So that's the part. So how can they contact you again if you need one of those 50 spots?
Yeah, absolutely. So Tiana Jackson, tjackson at bgcma.org. I work very well via email. Or you can even call. My membership clerk is very accessible, 770-819-1415. And just let me know if you really need it, like for real. I got your back like a sweater.
Oh, thank you, Tiana.
And her last name Jackson. That's my family name. So
Miss Jackson, if you
Strong.
nasty.
Miss Jackson.
Not with the kid. I swear, y'all, I'm not. I love kids.
Oh, gosh. Well, thank you so much again. And we look forward to just like following up with you and everything like that.
Absolutely. Thank
All right.
y'all.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
That
All
was
right.
great.
That was so good. I mean, you could just feel how when somebody is passionate about their career, and when you know you love it when you give them back your money, like your paycheck to put into it.
But you want your kids to be safe. You know,
You
people
do.
are so like can't trust people. Period. Whether it's with your child, your parents that are elderly and can't do for themselves. Like it's hard. That trust is real, man.
It is. It's very real. So, again, y'all, I just want to reiterate this again. She said there's only 50 spots. That's gonna, when you think about all the kids in Metro Atlanta, some people come in there with 5 kids. That's 5 of the 50 spots right there.
Ooh.
So it's not 50 families.
Oh, that's
It's
a bust.
50 spots. So, you know what I mean? Just putting that in perspective. That's going to go quick because 5 kids, 3 kids, 4 kids. So anyway, not anyway, but just get your kids in there, please. All right. The next thing we're gonna go into, I'm kind of feeling emotional right now after that, but let me try to get my energy back up because kids are
They're the future.
soft my heart. What?
Kids are the future.
They are. They're the future, and they just soften my heart. Like when you talk about kids and their safety, man, and sometimes people do things to kids that'll have you.
Oh yeah, you're the protector.
yeah.
You're the last resort.
Yeah. So we're gonna go into a segment called "The People versus the Podcast Chicks."
Let's go.
Let's
what we
go.
gonna do?
No, it's not like
So,
I'm just kidding.
you know, this week's games
hate
are
that
coming
guy.
up,
Oh,
and
sorry.
we put a poll up.
My
We wanted
bad.
to see what you guys think versus what we think. So, who's gonna win this week's game? So,
right, let's go.
All right. So, I'm not gonna show them y'all's results yet, but all right. So, when it comes to Warriors versus Prime Time, who you got, Butter?
Wow.
We pressed for time, Butter.
I'm probably gonna have to go with prime time.
All right, Butter say prime time. Who you saying?
Prime time.
All right, the people, 78% of the people said prime time, 22% said the Warriors. Storm versus Rebels. Who you got, Harlem?
Rebels.
Rebels, all right. Who beat Butter?
Rebels.
All right, 62% said Rebels, 38% said the Storm. Primetime versus DOA, game of the week this week, and it was a very tight vote from the people. Who you got, Harlem?
That's close. I'm gonna take prime time though. I'm
Okay.
gonna take prime time.
Butter?
I think just by a little bit, maybe like 1 touchdown or maybe a field goal or something.
Yeah, it's gonna be quickness against power in that game. So prime time with the power, DOA with the quickness. Probably have to go with prime time.
All right, well, y'all are not in line with the people. The people said DOA 52%, 48% primetime.
That's close, man.
It was
It's gonna be
50-50
good.
for a long time. I kept looking at it like, okay.
Yeah.
Storm versus the Tigers. Who you got, Butter?
Tigers.
Tigers.
Tigers, all right. The people said 80% Tigers, 20% Storm. Rebels versus DOA. Who you got, Harlem?
Oh, probably the Rebels. Yeah, it'd be a close one though. I think that's a close one though.
It is. It's our second game of the week. We couldn't just pick one, y'all.
Yeah,
This is a good one, so we had to take this one too. Who you got, Butter?
Wow. I'm probably gonna go with the Rebels.
And you guys, you podcast chicks are not in line with the people. 56% of the people said that DOA is going to win that game. 44% said the Rebels. So very close. Game of the week. We're definitely
Trust me, it's
close.
You guys are. That's gonna be a great.
It is gonna be a great game.
I
What time
can't
is
wait
that
to
game?
see
Do we know?
That's
what-
11.
11 o'clock.
Cannot wait to see that one. All right, Warriors versus the Tigers. Who you got, Butter?
Tigers.
Tigers.
All right, 80% of the people said Tigers. 20% said Warriors. Stallions versus X Factor. Who you got, Harlem?
Stallions.
All right,
Yeah.
Butter.
Of course, I'm going with the Stallions.
All right, you guys are not in line with the people. I just laughed. 66% said Stallions, 34% said X Factor. A-Pop versus Code Red.
I got Code Red.
Oh, what? Okay, all right.
I'm cheering for Code
Butter,
Red.
who you got? And she threw me off with that. All right, well, the people said 91% A-Pop, 9% Code Red.
People right.
All right. Stallions versus Arsenal. Who you got, Harlem?
Oh, that's gonna be a good. Is that not game of the week too? Is that not the
It
third?
should have been. We could only pick three. We picked.
Oh.
I mean, we
That's gonna be a good one.
That's gonna be a great one. I'll put a whole star by that one.
Who did you have as the first game of the week?
So we have Primetime versus DOA.
Oh, man.
That's gonna be a good one though.
Primetime
we picked
DOA is
three.
gonna be
We
a
picked
good
three
one.
of them. That's gonna be a good one. Rebels versus DOA. That's gonna be a good one. Science versus X Factor. That's gonna be a good. But I mean, this is a good one.
Factor has is an underlying meaning, but hang on.
You saying that?
So who is it? We got
So-
Stallions and Arsenal.
Science versus Arsenal.
What time is that game?
That's at 2.
That's at
That's
2
at
o'clock.
2. You gonna be there? It's at 2.
I'm gonna be there. That one.
In
I'm
that game.
gonna go with the Stallions though. It's gonna be a low scoring game. I think they both. There's
'Cause
gonna
the
be both
defense
ways.
are back and forth, yeah.
But I'm gonna go with the Stallions though. So you better show me something.
But who you going with? Well, never mind.
Grease of knees that day.
I'm going with myself. I mean, I got to face up against somebody like Rock on that line.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, I got to put my hands on them. I'm just being real. I'm gonna have to put my hands on them.
Okay, well, the people's verdict is in. And the people said 49% Arsenal, 51% Stallions. So it's a very close vote.
That's gonna be a good one.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
that's close though. That's good.
then this
I love
next
it.
game is going to be extremely, extremely good too. 2 new teams, Code Red versus X Factor. Oh. So that's going to be a really good one too. It's so many good ones.
I got
It was
X
hard.
Factor. Just by a little bit though, but that'd be a good one.
I'm gonna rock with Code Red on that one. I have faith, and I feel like they're gonna reboost their confidence because they faced some tough teams this past Sunday. So the only thing they can do from that is bounce back and bounce up. So I'm gonna go with Code Red on that one. So let's see.
But I want to say
Butter?
something right quick.
Go ahead.
I have one suggestion for Code Red.
Oh, okay.
This whole running man in place motion thing that they do.
What
No,
is
I'm
that?
being serious. This is
The
this
double
is
motion
this
where the
is
girl
a
just runs.
football observation.
Yeah, we talked about that a few weeks ago.
This motion thing that Code Red does, I'm gonna need y'all to revamp that. No, I'm just being serious. Either put you a running back there already. That whole motion thing is not quick enough. It's easy to spot. You always try to run that 2-man motion thing, which gets y'all in trouble with that as well, as it's too long. It's too long. I need y'all to be quicker on that, and y'all may get some better possessions and move that ball quicker upfield. So, just a suggestion, just an honest observation.
Okay, cool. And then
Respect, Will.
yeah, okay. APOC versus Arsenal.
You said it's gonna be what?
Oh, whoa! Wait a minute, Dwayne.
You said it's gonna be a good game, Dwayne?
Minute, Dwayne. I felt like she swung a little bit.
Nah, I ain't swear. I'm just saying, y'all. Okay. I'll go A-Pop.
Get out
I'm
the
just gonna
way.
leave it like that, but it
Well,
ain't like
you
no
know,
game of the week or nothing.
No, it's not a game of the week.
Shout out to Arsenal though. I like the Arsenal.
I like
Got a couple
Arsenal.
players I play basketball with, but it's not gonna be a good game.
They're a veteran team, so I expect them to. Hey, Boom and White Chocolate. When we had them, they're like a combo that is like they mesh so well. It's like Boom is always there. If Chocolate is quarterbacking, Boom is always where she's supposed to be when Chocolate throws that ball. They're just a great combo. They best friends. They are really like joined at the hip. It's crazy. And they have just this great dynamic. It's unbelievable. So, shout out to Chop and Boom. But I'm going to go with APOC.
You did all that to go APOC. I'm going Arsenal. I just like those girls. And I played with them one time. So, I know their heart. And I know that after last week, Coach Craig will do a good bounce back. I'm excited. And I'm excited to see... Man,
come on, Chris.
Man, APOC struggle with DOA. They might have a trouble.
Y'all crazy.
All right, next we're gonna go into women's health with Harlem.
Yeah. So listen, my message is short this week, ladies. Listen to your body. Right? It's a lot of people trying to fight through injuries. Y'all better, including myself. This weekend, my knee was swollen. I'm just trying to go through the motion. Went to the doctor, had all this fluid around both knees. So I'm like, Harlem, you gotta
it's the
chill.
first thing that go on us, right?
The knees. And I've never been injured. So I'm like, yo, I really need to start.
How we're built. It's just the knees go first.
Yeah, and I be trying to do the Iverson on the field. If you've been out there and it's, 36 years doing that, I just got to make sure I take care of my knees. But listen, ladies, listen to your body. Like, if you need to take a break from a game, take care of your health because at the end of the day, the game going to be here. You know what I mean? Listen to your body, take care of it, and do what you need to do. So
I have not been in practice. I have not been at work. I have been resting this week because I want to play on Sunday. Mm-hmm. So,
yeah, sometimes you got to take it easy. I know.
No training.
With the games, we get excited about it, but if something feeling off, go get it checked out,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, y'all. We're just going to go into some closing announcements real quick. Lynn Lewis. We're going to see whether we're going to see you at Lynn Lewis. How are we going to see you at Lynn Lewis?
Up to the team.
Yeah.
All right, so undecided. So registration is still open. So if your team too is undecided, registration is still open. Lynn Lewis is going to be April 30th through May 2nd, and that's going to be in Palm Coast, Florida. Virginia Beach Invitational is June 19th through the 20th. So make sure you get registered for that. Weekend Warriors in Orlando, July 10th through the 11th. Make sure you guys get registered for that. Mm-hmm. And then don't forget about the Sanction Tournament, which is the Sanction Satellite event. That's May 29th through the 30th in New York. And remember, this is one of the roads to the $220,000 tournament for women. So if your team could use $220,000, I don't even know how the team would divide that up because I'm like, I need like 10. Can we all get 10? Yeah. Let's cut down our roster.
Absolutely.
All right. And then don't forget, too, that 8 women contact draft that's coming up. So make sure you guys get signed up for that, where the coaches draft.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Where all the coaches are picking and things like that. So these 2 are definitely going to be in there. So you'll see them on the field. Me, I'm still undecided. So.
All right. Sean. You should definitely do it.
I don't want to
get she don't want that contact. Yeah.
I ain't scared of contact. I got my championship in contact.
I know. Been back since.
I got my one, man. I'm like, I'm coming in hot. All right, y'all. So thank you so much for watching Hills to Cleats. Good night.
Picking up your phone, I'm pulling up all night. Oh, wishing you were next to me, making perfect harmonies, thinking everything's okay, but I get feelings fading. You and go our separate ways now, feeling all these kind of ways. I know that I can't keep waiting. You're persuading my body to let you in. I can't pretend I don't want your loving. Deep down in my heart, I know it's real. Sometimes I sit back and think about my life. Oh, why am I still trapped? Why am I still blind? Oh, I wanna take time to relax my mind. But I can't, cause I know that you used to me so frequently, baby. So frequently, baby. So frequently, baby. So frequently, baby. I'm in need of clarity and understanding. Can't you see I'm really down and really hurting? Can you feel the pain in my soul? Think it's time to let go. Can you feel the fire in my bones? I'm here alone. I'm tucked away. You reap what you sow. You say you alone, yet I see the passion inside. Open your eyes, can't you feel it? Our hearts align. Deep breath and sometimes I sit back and think about my life. Oh, why am I still trapped? Why am I still blind? Oh.